Ram, just 2 minutes, panel will join.
Okay, okay, sure, sure. Okay.
Hi, Jayanti.
Hello, Chandni. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Ram have joined the call, so can I lead the call?
Yes, sure, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, Ram. Good evening.
Very good evening.
Can you just give me a second?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
You want me to video on my side?
Yes, please.
Is that visible now?
Yes, I'm able to. Uh, yeah. So, are we good to start?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Ram, can you just give me a brief introduction about you?
Okay. Can I call you Jayanti? No issue.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You can call me Nitya or Jayanti. Anything would go.
Okay, 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 Nitya. Thank you. Hi, Nitya. A very good evening. My name is Ram Chanale. Uh, I am working as a software automation engineer, and I have a total of 6 years of experience, which covers widely from manual testing to automation testing. And out of initially, I worked as a manual testing for nearly 3.5 years, and from last 2.5 years, actively I am working as a automation engineer. When it comes to manual testing, I have a very good exposure and good knowledge on different testing techniques and test methodologies, like from integration testing, system testing, sanity testing, smoke testing, and as well as user acceptance testing. And with respect to, as well as a very good exposure on designing test cases and execution of test cases. uh, when it comes to automation, as currently we are using for automation Selenium WebDriver with Java binding, and we are following a hybrid framework, where we are also using page object model, page of POM design pattern, and we are using CI/CD tools like Maven and Jenkins. And with respect to Selenium, I have a very good knowledge on Selenium concepts like select classes, action classes, and various weights, as well as utility classes like using JavaScript executor. And when it comes to Java programming, I have a good knowledge on OOPS concepts, all OOPS concepts from object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation to, as well as method overriding, method overloading, and also we are using TestNG for test driven development as an execution engine for our automation framework. And also for report generation, we are using Extent Report as a third party tool which is integrated with the Selenium hybrid framework.
Okay, yeah. So that's probably a very detailed introduction, which I can say. Yeah. So you were mentioning like all the testing methodologies that you were using currently, right? So what is your role in the latest project that you're working on? What is your role? Not like in your team, probably. What is your individual role?
Yeah, sure, definitely. In my current company, when it comes to my roles and responsibility, I am actively working as an automation engineer, where I am responsible for creating various automation test classes as well as base classes and action classes. In case of need any Selenium utility classes, and as well as perform manual testing in case of any required need, either it's creation of a test case or execution of test cases. But actively currently working on automation scripts. Every day we have a yeah, please.
Yeah. So you have mentioned that you have experience in API testing.
Oh, sorry. Yes, absolutely. I forgot that.
Yeah, you like how much can you rate yourself with respect to that?
In API of nearly I have 2+ using Postman, and from last 2 to 4 months I was involved in actively for API automation using REST assured also.
Okay, so you have hands-on on API automation as well, right?
Yes, that is what in latest from 2 to 4 months I was involved. Not brief like automation with Selenium. It was just involved. I started.
Okay, so while you were doing this API testing, right?
Okay.
What exactly will you verify? Like if given you an instance, so what exactly you verify while performing an API testing?
Definitely. First thing, definitely I would be preferring get status code, whether for given request corresponding expected status code has been received or not. And second thing, the response which is available, it is coming in JSON format, application content type, whether it is application /JSON, as well as in case to get any specific parameter which was expected when we sent a request. These are all we use to verify using assertions while automating as well as while testing API using Postman.
Okay, yeah. And like, can you give me some HTTP protocols that are supported by REST? REST APIs.
Sorry, means methods.
Yeah, can you give me? Yes, GET.
Yes, definitely. HTTP protocol provides various methods like majorly used are get, post, put, delete, and also provides a patch method. But most of the time we are using 4 methods: get, post, put, and delete.
Okay, what is the like? Why do you use post and why do you use patch?
Post and patch, definitely. If we are going with the post request, when we are creating a resource, a new record over a network, then we will go with the post request, which is a post method. And with respect to patch, As of now, I did not used patch, but patch used when we need to perform any additional activities.
Okay, okay. Yeah. So, like, are you aware of what kind of authorization do we have in Postman?
Yes, yes, definitely. We, as per the specific services, few services with concern of security, we have authorization basic basic auth.10, where we are passing a username password for each specific URLs, which was not mandatory for all URLs. This we are using for say login URL.
Yeah. So basic is one among the authorization types. So
Yeah.
can you name the rest ones? Can you give me a few other ones?
Sorry, I failed to recollect.
Okay, okay, yeah, no issue. And like if I want to execute multiple requests together, for example, if I have some n number of requests, I need to execute in Postman. So how can I do that?
Yeah, sure. Postman provides option like collection, the concept, where as per our requirement or as per our module, which module we have multiple services, we can collectively saved all services together in a single collection, and we'll execute the services together.
Okay. So what is a query param and what are query params and path variables?
Path param and query param both are the part of URL, service URL. When it comes to query param, it will be most probably used when we have a requirement like filtering to get specific record filtered, which is optional as well in case of query param. When it comes to path param, which service used to fetch a specific record, where we are passing a unique ID or number in a URL as a part of appending URL.
Okay, so ideally both are same, right?
No.
If I'm not wrong. Okay.
No, both are not same.
Okay, so have you written scripts in Postman? Have you automated the requests?
No, inside the Postman I did not return the script, but as a part of like a Java program, this using REST assured, what I said from last 2 to 4 months,
Yeah.
just I was involved and return for get request and sometimes for post request as well, using REST assured jar file library.
Okay. Yeah. So you are aware of how to analyze the JSON response, right?
Yes, absolutely, definitely.
And do you have a hands-on on like Swagger concepts as well?
Yes.
Have you used
in
Swagger?
In my past company, Lotus Wireless, actually developers used to use a Swagger tool. I did not actively involved and worked with Swagger. It was like a very friendly and easy to use. I sometimes have been gone through, which will provide a UI. There is no complicacy. It feels very good and friendly.
Okay. So you were working on Selenium as well, right?
Yes.
So what is the default port that we use for Selenium server?
Default port is 888 Chobal 8 4 times 8.
Okay, so other than that, is there anything how you can run the Selenium server?
So I don't know.
On Java jar, if you can recollect.
Can you elaborate the question? What I did not got exactly.
Okay, so you said we have a default port for Selenium server, right? So
Okay.
other than the default port, is there any way that we can run the Selenium server?
You mean running a Selenium server from command prompt?
Could be. It can be through command prompt.
No, actually I am using TestNG. There is a we can run from Selenium server command prompt, but probably
Okay.
most of the times I am following using TestNG for execution of test cases from
Okay.
Eclipse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like while testing, can you tell me briefly, like what are all the major issues that you usually see while you are testing?
With respect to automation or manual?
With respect to automation.
Uh, uh, with respect to
I mean, with respect to testing, rather, you can say with respect to testing, what kind of issues that you face regularly? Like it can be a data issue at times, like that.
most of the we face the when we are in the starting stage in case of adding a new feature. Probably if the product has been not built as per the requirement which has been given document to the developer, first we have been went through a functionality with
Okay.
all positive cases, just get things
So functional errors,
yes,
right?
functional errors,
Yeah. Okay.
clicking, opening the applications, clicking the buttons, whether the first thing like a smoke, overall we
Load.
the no, getting into the things into the hands-on. Once it has been done, we'll go through exploratory, deep by positive test cases, where
Okay.
registering data, putting into the whether the what we have been done, the activity which is saved successfully at the back end. Sometimes it happens when we are doing some operations at front end, we'll get a message we have been successful, like updated, which is not maybe updated. We need to the same verify in the DB. And
Okay. Yeah.
with respect to automation, we'll get a lot of exceptions with corresponding locators. Most of the time I was facing like handling of locators, no such element found exception, as well as with respect to alerts and this stale element. That I feel this was a big issue I was facing, stale element reference exception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like we also have this page loading issues, right?
Yes.
Most often.
Yeah.
So, like to handle that network latency, how do you handle it with Selenium?
Means you are talking about wait synchronization. How do we handle?
The page load.
Yes, we have Selenium provides page load driver dot switch to page load timeout exception, page load timeout, where we were providing a time in a second time unit time dot units and a corresponding value, whether it is in seconds or unit, which will be waited for till the load of the complete entire page. In case of when we are initially launching the page, once the page has been launched, specifically we will not going to wait for entire page to load. Corresponding whichever the element we are fetching and looking for the element, as per the element we'll using Selenium WebDriver wait, we'll look for that element as per the requirement.
Okay. Okay. So, you were mentioning about the automation frameworks that you were using, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have worked on this hybrid testing framework.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So have you created any framework, or is it something like your company has already have a framework that is which you are inheriting and doing it?
Yeah, definitely. This Nitya, in current company, actually they were working on existing framework, and in my past company, Lotus, which is where I was responsible, where we were responsible for creating a framework from scratch. We got opportunity to work building a framework from scratch, where I was nearly more than 3 and 8, nearly 4 years I was being worked. There I got an opportunity to work on from scratch framework. But as of now, currently we have an existing framework. We are working on it.
Okay. Okay. So, like from automation perspective, how many test cases that you would test per, like you would automate per day?
It's all depends on the scenario, how big the test case and the scenario. If it would be the big scenario, in case of there is a pipeline, for example, say getting registered, user getting registered, sign up and getting logged in, then it will be probably one test case also. Or there is a possibility like just getting logged in, verify the title exists or not, and about us, checking footer. We probably end on creating on more than 3, 4, 5 cases at the one day. Also, there is a possible way there is not possible to end up a single test case as well if the scenario is big.
Okay, okay. So, like you said, you also have this hands-on on SQL.
Yes, quite a few times. What I said, whichever the records has been created, what we front end has been added successfully. To verify those things, I have some knowledge about SQL, MySQL,
So,
and
okay. So, have you worked on have you ever tested how an SQL performance issue can be identified?
No, I was not
Okay.
involved in such things.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, like for example, if there are three services, okay, which are dependent on each other,
Okay,
okay, like suppose create, update, and delete.
okay.
So you need to automate this particular scenario. You have the payload, you have the request with you, and this needs to be automated. So how would you do that?
From automation UI.
Yes.
Uh,
From automation perspective.
yeah, sure. Can I?
I like these three services are dependent on each other, like create, update, and delete.
Yeah, sure.
You got my question, right?
Just create, update, and delete from UI the record. For example, say employee is there. Just we need to create a employee, update a employee, and delete a employee. You right?
Yes, it can be from UI or it can be in a API testing as well. So
Sure,
this
sure.
particular scenario, it's applicable from any perspective, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Can I have some water, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Nitya. Uh, as what your current requirement, we have a concept as we are using Selenium in TestNG as an integration with Selenium. TestNG provides a parameter depends on method as a part of annotation test, where for example you said we need to create a record and then we need to update a record, and that later at the end we need to delete the same thing. Definitely we'll have three test cases, where the first is create employee, and second is the update employee, and the third is the delete employee. We'll first go on creating the employee, and while executing the update employee method, a test case, we will provide an annotation over the test case @test inside the parameter with that annotation test depends on is equal to the method name of create employee. The same thing with the delete employee over the method test case @test inside the bracket will provide depends on method is equal to method name of update. After updating we will going to delete, and same we will use the assertion to verify whether the corresponding employee has been created. Once the employee has been created, assertion will verify the employee has been created. Same will that second test case will going to execute. Update test case will going to execute, and simultaneously delete test case will execute. This can be done this using Selenium TestNG, which provides, I feel, a good concept, and we used to do this one.
Okay. So what if like you are doing automation testing, you have these three cases in like for multiple scenarios, okay, and this update like for example we have some issue in update, okay. So and the run has stopped, or
Okay.
it's giving you an error.
Okay.
So ideally that particular record is still there in the DB, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not there. It's not updated in the DB.
Okay.
And so in that case, are you sure that the delete will work, or will it give an error?
No, it will not execute the test case. It will be skipped. Definitely, you are right.
Will that
Absolutely.
be skipped, or will that be stopped?
It will be skipped. It will skip.
Okay, so ideally, do you have anything do you have any such thing that makes this particular scenario work?
Yes, this is what the special again TestNG provides a special feature. What we say, what we call this retry test retry analyzer, I test retry analyzer, which will
Okay.
which will take the status of the test case. It will verify whether the test case has been successfully executed, failed, or passed. If it is not successfully executed, it will we can provide a multiple count how many times we need to retry the test case. Definitely we can, and once it has been
Okay.
successfully executed, the next delete employee has been executed correspondingly.
Okay. So fine. Like for example, the we do performance testing, right? So what would you recommend the best way to go ahead with the performance testing?
Uh,
Provided you the options, like you have multiple options with you. Out of them, what would you suggest personally? Nita, this we can use for performance testing. So what is that one option?
uh, be frankly, I was not involved in performance testing, but as per my knowledge and as awareness, definitely we have a JMeter which is open source, and myself officially I did not implemented the performance testing, but I went through JMeter tutorial and went through for just giving a load of some 100 users and generating a report. How
Okay.
as per the service, how simultaneously the service is responding back, how much time it is taking. If it is taking more than 0.2 second, 0.25, 0.5 second, then it is a not good way. This is good to use and open source as compared to other commercial tool.
Okay. So you have done the manual testing as well, right?
Yeah, yeah,
The
sure.
UI, manual normal UI testing.
Yes, yes.
So if you were given, like I have a web screen, website wherein it has suppose a from station and to station. So what are all the test cases that you would write to test that particular scenario?
For example, from
I
stage.
have from station, I have to station, I have submit button.
Okay. Definitely, if we have a time and there is no time constraints, then we'll list out the possible scenarios and test cases as like first test case will be list out like without passing from station to station, just click on the submit button, and first enter the from station, click on submit, whether what was the expected, please enter the to station, put the to station and press the submit button. It should recommend please put a substation from station like 3, and putting both the station from and to, reload the page whether the given data has been reset or not successfully, and
Okay.
definitely once we given both the to station from station, hit on enter button whether it is successfully giving the expected result what we have been expected.
Okay.
Like this we can do.
Okay. Any other negative scenario if you can?
Yeah, negative.
Any other invalid scenario.
Yes, invalid by giving invalid data. First, which are possible 4-5 test cases I have listed with providing the invalid input test data.
Yeah. Apart from the ones you have mentioned.
Yes, there are like possible again. For example, we are checking over a network. for example, say we have a over a broadband, over how much the net speed, based on that one we will check.
Okay. I was just waiting for this answer saying from station and to station shouldn't be the same.
Oh, yeah, it will be, yeah, please, yeah, it should be a good scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
fine.
I
I
will note it. I will note it down. Definitely. Thank
So
you.
it's a very basic one. Yeah, anyways,
Yeah.
so I'm done with this discussion, Ram. So do you have any questions?
Okay. What on which domain you are working, and what tools and technologies you are using?
So ideally, it's completely more of the API testing
Okay.
that we do.
Okay.
And we have the Postman Swagger and automation, the same thing, the with the test NC and using Java and all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ram.
Yeah.
Good
Thank
day.
you.
Have a good day.
Yeah. Good to talk
Thank
to you.
you. Bye.
Bye bye.